What is up, people? Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I'm having a personal day, actually. I'm off work today. Had some honeydews to do. Golly, I thought I was going to die earlier. I sprayed 6 gallons of herbicide on the side of the hill, and it was about 90 degrees out. And I found out today that you can make a sweat angel. You know, it's kind of like a snow angel, only it's sweat. Very defined, too, in my living room floor. So I told my wife, you might want to be careful when you come home. You might slip and fall on my sweat angel. But I wish I could take a day off work and actually have a day off work. You know what I mean? That would be nice. But anyway, guys, we're going to be able to stream for about an hour and a half today. Told you I've just been so busy this week, and it doesn't stop today. I've got 2 events to go to this evening, so I have to meet my wife at 5 o'clock. She's not even coming home from work today, so I'm going to meet her at work, go to another thing, and then go to another thing. So but Friday is graduation and the last day of school, and so it's going to chill out a little bit after that. Thank God it's going to chill out a little bit after that. But I'm still scared of women, and you should be. How's it going? Jets Gaming, how you doing? Thanks for the, is that a subscribe on YouTube? Thanks for the sub over on YouTube here. Stotesy, thank you so much. And we've got Max the Hunter. You're at school. I should be, but like I said, I took a personal day today. Just had too much going on today. And it's been such a busy week. Everything has just piled and piled and piled. And I was like, okay, I gotta have a day. So even though my last day of work is Wednesday next week, it's just one of those weeks. I was like, I gotta have a day to get caught up, you know? But man, I do not advise spraying I tell you what got me. When you spray herbicide, if any of y'all have ever done that before, when you spray herbicide, you gotta wear protective, like face gear, breathing gear. You don't want to be breathing that stuff in. That and the goggles and a hat on. Like, my breathing was constricted. I'm going up and down a hill. Like, I underestimated how much it was going to take out of me in the sun. Ideally, that's something that I would do at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I had other things that I had to do this morning. So lesson learned, next time I spray, I'm going to spray about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning before it gets blazing hot out there. So that was one of my things. Let's fish. How about that? Let's fish. So yeah, Max, I'm surprised that you're still in school. I thought that we were one of the, latest going schools, but evidently you are going late too, huh? Oh, there's a day of premium. I'll take it. Gotta love it when you win those days of premium. Do we have anybody on? I'm going to be trolling. Sander, Bagger, Seal. Well, I got to get my troll on, and here's why. I need, and my premium expires on June 28th, so I've still got a little bit of time. 115,000 to the next level, and that'll get me at 85. I really need to get to level 90 before this new map comes out, so let's do it. Have you applied for early access to Maldives? Esau's, I did. I have not heard anything. I don't know if that means I'm not getting it. Or what. This is the first time I've applied. And since the Angler ended development, my numbers have been way down. There was a time there when the Angler was at, doing well and everything, that I'd have 70, 80 people watching my live streams. Now I'm somewhere between 20 and 40. Well, right now I'm just at 11. But it is also a weird time of day. A lot of people in school and stuff. And I never stream at this time of day, but this is the only time that I could today. But my numbers are down. You know, I'm 20 to 40 is about where I'm at. I don't know what kind of numbers they're expecting for that. So I can kind of understand if they don't give me early access, especially since I just made third level CC a month ago, maybe. So I'm kind of a new name out there. Maybe I need to pay my dues first, you know. Congrats on 11.6K. Thank you so much, Max. Steve Smith, I am doing good, buddy. I'm doing a lot better today now that I've survived the heat stroke I almost had earlier. But yeah, Esau's, I've applied. I've applied for early access. Do you know if anybody else has been granted early access yet? I would say if there's other people out there that already have it, then I'm probably not going to get it, I guess. I don't know. Hope I get it. I know if I do get it, if it's anything like early access, you know, that I got for the angler and the hunter, you can play it, make your videos and stuff, but you got to wait for the embargo to lift before you can show anything or talk about it and stuff. So I know all the rules, and how that works. Hopefully. Double A. Okay. Let's go with create a club room. But yeah, I hope I get that early access. I'm looking forward to it. It's a beautiful looking map. Could you imagine fishing on the bank and having palm trees swaying back behind you? How sweet would that be? That off my screen, that right there. Don't need to be tracking it. Till. Greater amberjack trolley. That's something I'll have to worry about that later. You don't even have to do that with friends, huh? Okay. See, man, this spot's been so hot for me lately. I do not know. Most of the streamers I follow are on PlayStation. I think they're only doing it for Steam. Yeah, they can only do early access for Steam because it's like, you know, a file, and they got to do it on the beta file on Steam. I guess they could do it on Epic too. I don't know, but I saw that it was just Steam. I'm a little disappointed they didn't remodel grizzly bears. Yeah. Have they ever said what the great one's going to be yet? This one's got my trophy squid chain and my trophy plug. And this other one that I have also done good with is the one that you catch the striped blade with, the bright trolling octopus and colorful squid chain. That's a really good combination. These two, okay, already trying to take off with something. I love this combination. I've been really getting lucky lately. Oh boy. We're already hooked up that quick. Well, Max, I mean, hey, Osa, how are you doing, sir? Now that's Steve, right? I mean, it could still be a great map. It could still be very fun. I tell you, the way a map plays means a lot. Silver Ridge Peaks just feels so good. The way where they put the fast travel points, even the hunting structures, like I really, really like. They knocked it out of the water. Reventuli and Silver Ridge Peaks, I think, are the two best maps that they ever did on the Hunter. As far as how to play it. So that means a lot. Did you not have any interest in doing the tournament this time around? It wasn't that. Like I was saying, probably right before you got in, Esau's, this has been the busiest week Like, this is the last week of school. As you know, I'm an educator, and I'm involved in a lot of stuff. The only reason that I'm on right now is because I took a personal day, because I had so many things at home that I needed to get to that I just didn't have time, because I've been working during the day till 4 o'clock, and then I've been having evening events after school. So this week is just so busy for me. I knew there wasn't any point in me signing up for a tournament. I just don't have time. I just don't have time this week to do anything. It's just been a crazy week. And I'm only going to be able to stream for an hour and a half today. I'm at 4:30. I got to get off and go to 2 events this evening. And then there's graduation Friday. Now, tomorrow, as far as I know, tomorrow is the only day this week that I don't have something in the evening. So I'm planning on, I'm either going to stream at 4:30 or 7 tomorrow. But yeah, I just didn't have time for the tournament this week. I really wanted to. What was it? You had to register Monday. This is the boating one, right? But my schedule's getting ready to calm down a lot once school lets out. Like, next week should be a pretty tame week. School will be out. I still have to work 3 days after school lets out, but that'll be, you know, not that bad. I wish this could be my full-time job and just streaming and making content. But I got bills to pay. We got a son getting ready to start college.
I want my money, man. Stewie, listen, this
Steve
is crazy.
Smith.
Oh my God! All right, let's go to the bank.
Thank you so much, Steve Smith. Oh, I gotta eat 2 beans because of that. I gotta eat booger and barf. Yay. Thank you, my friend. I'm surprised I remembered that, because I get up and go to the refrigerator and I can't remember what I'm going to get. You know. But now, I've not read into the tournament, Esau's. Like, I know it's a boating thing. What types of fish and what maps are you allowed to catch? If you don't mind, if that's not too much to type. What types of fish, which maps? I imagine it's all the maps that, or at least the maps that you can take a boat on. But I didn't really look into it because I knew I couldn't do it. Let me get this wampus cat of a fish in, and we'll eat us a booger and barf. Yay. In that order. Oh, man. This, I think we've hooked up to a unique right off the biz. Right off the business. Wonder where my boy Daddy Apache is. Pop in here and troll with me. Or if anybody watching has Japan, hop in here and troll with me. Let's do it. Darth Slone's my username. All one word. Get more XP if you throw together, and then you can knock that fishing together mission out. Oh, man. Let's go. Get in here, you big mule. I think I'm going to mic it in from this point. Let's go. Let's mic it in. If you don't see there how I'm not losing too much. Well, my reel is down to 92%, 91. You don't lose too much if you don't pump your rod. Trophy Pacific Bluefin Tuna, baby. Look at that. Oh. I wonder if that would have counted. I got to see if that would have counted. It would have. It would have counted. Oh, it stinks. It stings. I didn't have somebody on the boat with me, so it doesn't count. Oh, no. Can't stop what you've started. It stings. Golly, that thing dragged me all the way back past my buoy. Oh, hold on. All right, we gotta eat a bug. Where we at? Booger. Courtesy, this booger is brought to you by Mr. Steve Smith, aka Aosa, over on Twitch. This bug's for you, bro. Oh, it's juicy in the middle. Yeah, it's the way I like them. Slimy, juicy bug. Gotta like it. Peach or barf? That's barf 100. Yeah. The acidic flavor in your mouth just really hits home. Gotta love it. Let's see what we got.
I want my money, man.
Just
Stewie,
for you, Darth,
listen,
because
this
you
is
suck.
crazy. Oh my God!
You're not
All right,
wrong.
let's go to the bank.
Thanks so much, Cage. Hey, hop in mod chat with me. I'm all lonely and stuff. It's all, oh man, I got puke stuck to my tooth. Yay. Boat Series Q1 at St. Croix for Muskie. Qualifier 2 at Sander Bagger C. That's why my boy killing UFOs is Sander Bagger C right now. For Pike. Qualifier 3 at San Joaquin for Chinook and Steelhead Salmon and Striped Bass. Semifinals and finals at Blue Crab. I hear a lot of good things about Blue Crab. For Tarpon and Black Drum. The gift that keeps on giving. That's right, Mike. How's it going, brother? I'm going to mic it in honor of our boy Mike, who's hopped in the stream. I'm just going to mic it in right here. Look here. Still 99%. Didn't even lose a percentage on that. Unique albacore, baby. Let's go. 25K, 25 easy XP, 25K easy XP. Words are hard. Oh, what'd I do? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. And it is hot out there today. 90 degrees in Kentucky is like 100 anywhere else. So humid here. I think you're the only one in here more than I am, bud. True. It's true. Did y'all say they're going to make a Phasmophobia movie? That's interesting. That is interesting. Cage, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Blue Crab is arguably the best North American map. I've heard good things about it. I've not fished on it yet. I need to do that. Big eye tuna. I need to fish me some. What level is Blue Crab to unlock? I know I could look that up if I went out to the globe, but you know, we're trolling down the street. Super. How's it going, Super? How you doing, brother? Oh. 54 what? Are you 54 years old? I am 48 years young, getting ready to be 49. Oh, 54 is, blue crab. See? Okay, there goes my memory again. Oh, I am older than you. Oh, okay. Darn it. I'm a kid at heart. I wanted to stream the Angler as well, but I know you all have missed your Willy Fun Monday. And I want to give you all a full 2 hours on the Willy Fun Monday. So that's going to be tomorrow night. Or tomorrow evening, whichever. Tomorrow will be Willy Fun Monday. Or Willy Fun Thursday. I just haven't decided yet if I'm going at 4:30 or 7. It'll be one of those 2 times. Uh-huh. Got you. You're in mod chat? All right, brother. Oh, let me catch this Wampus cat and I'll join you. Just stopping by to say hi, not playing anything, just watching a little. You can't stop it. It's always a good time when you stop by, buddy. I appreciate you hanging in there and saying hi. Are you at work or traveling or anything? What's the best hot spot for bluefin tunas? I just caught one right here. Let me, I caught one that would have counted for the mission right here just a minute ago. Right, but you see the buoy back behind me. I can't hardly ever get far from that buoy when I'm fishing. I hook one, I turn the motor off, but it just drags me right back to the buoy. Not working, just not at home at the time. Oh, I got you, brother. Let me catch this mule and I'll show you. All right, let's see if I can mic it in. Get on in here. You get on in here. I don't know if I can mic this one in. No, he's going to melt my rod or my reel. Better work on him a little bit more. I know, Cage, I told you, but like, I don't want to take a chance on losing this fish. So let me catch this fish and I will hop in mod chat. I would have to tab over and come back, and I just don't want to. It's kind of charging the boat a little on me here, and so if I get loose tension, see how it's doing that? If I get loose tension, I might lose this fish, so. It's a little bit different than the Angler as far as that goes. You can lose fish a lot easier on this game. The Angler, really the only thing you got to worry about is snapping your line or getting spooled. And this one's being stubborn and taking me right back out. If I'd tried to mic this one in, it would have melted my reel. Is this the best place for XP? 100. Right now it is. Until Maldives comes out, I would imagine. I'm trying to get to level 90. That way it won't take me that long to, well, at least I'll be the highest level. You know, I don't know what, I don't know if it's, some people say in 93, 94. Got to level 50 so far from the other day when I talked to you. Nice. Congo's pretty close. Yeah, I would say each map that you go to in reverse from here, the XP gets a little lower per fish. A little lower, a little lower. Because it's, you know, that's what it's set up on to level it if you were starting from level 1 and coming forward. Come on. Have I got you tired enough to mic you in? Let's try it. I'm watching that reel. It's staying at 83%, so that's good. There we go. Pacific Bluefin Tuna, 10K XP. Okay, let me show you where I'm at. We're over here on the, you can see the left edge. You flat earthers, we are on the left edge of the earth. You can see right there where I'm at. Right where these three splits start. This is my favorite little route. Just right there. That little area. I can't get too far away from the buoy, actually. And then let me hop in mod chat. Oh, yes, there, old friend.
What's up?
How's it going, buddy?
I'm pretty good. Still at work.
Are you at work?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
at work.
I hated taking a personal day today with just, I just got to work till Wednesday next week and I'm finished, you know, but
Yeah.
I had to. Too much going on today. I just felt I was getting so stressed, like having to do stuff and not even having a free evening, and even my weekends being just taken. I'm like, and I was like, you know, I got to get caught up. And here's the issue is when you got to do outside stuff,
Yeah.
and when you do have a day off to work on it, it friggin' rains.
Yep.
And I was like, man, I finally got good weather. And my hillside is getting out of control. Like it's just, I got these, I don't know what these little shrubs are called, but they grow like crazy. And 2 years ago, I had my hillside cleared off. Like I paid to have it cleared off and it was looking good. And I just let it get back out of hand. And I was like, nope, not going to happen again. So we've been cutting them down as we go and piling them up and doing burn piles and stuff. And I'm just trying to keep it under control. And I can't cut what I need to cut because it's so thick with weeds now. And it just grabs the chainsaw blade and, you know, wraps it up. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, it's not supposed to rain for the next 3 or 4 days. So I was like, I'm spraying. You know, this is a good time to spray. I'm just taking me a personal day and spraying. And golly, though, I about had a heat stroke. 90 degrees out there about noon. About noon, 90 degrees going up and down that hill. And I was like, why did I wait till the hottest part of the day to do this? But I had other things I had to do this morning that I couldn't spray this morning. So next time I spray, it will be in the morning time. But I hate it when you get all these outside chores and you finally get like a Saturday or something to work on it and it rains. And that's all it's done.
Well, that's like yesterday with me. I had to move my dog pen. And shoot. Yesterday afternoon, boy, it gets hot.
As you see Mike there, this will be the 12th rainy Saturday in a row for it.
We had a dry one this past Saturday, but they're talking about it's going to be wet again this Saturday.
Well, I had another senior event Saturday. Like, it was my son's friend that he grew up with. they're seniors, and they threw
Yeah.
they threw a. We got a the lake that's probably 45 minutes from me. You can rent these sheds, these real nice sheds and barbecue pits and stuff. A lot of people do that for family outings, and had a nice little barbecue over there for the seniors and everything. And I feel like there was something even
that's cool.
after. Can't remember. It's just the last 2 weeks, man. It's like this every year, though, if you're in education. It's more so this year because it's our own son that's graduating, so we're having to go to things that we normally don't have to go to.
Don't have to. Yeah.
Right. Because you're owed, oh, right, your son is a senior in high school.
So where's he going to college?
I'll message you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was just curious.
But,
Man, I'll
yeah,
tell you what, it is.
college is outrageous.
Yeah.
When I went to
It's
college,
crazy.
when I went to college, it
wasn't
was
nothing.
well, the first college that I went to was a community college. I actually got money back because, my dad worked in the coal mines. He was only income. And so I actually got money back, which went toward books or gas or whatever, but got a little bit of money back. Then when I transferred to Morehead State, which is a couple hours away from here, it was like $2,000 a semester. Because my mom had started working at that time, and so I didn't get any help then. And because both your parents working, it's hard to get any help. But that was $2,000 a semester, and that included room and board. So
Nice, though.
now, like, we've checked at several different colleges. It's outrageous. I can't believe, like,
Oh, yeah.
the cheap. Well, there was one. Of course, my son's not going to go there, but there was one that Campbellsville. That's about 2.5 hours away from here. That's where I really wanted him to go, because they guarantee $2,000 a semester is all you have to pay. That's the most you have to pay. $2,000 a semester, room and board included, books included, 3 meal swipes a day included in the the cafeteria. So that's got everything. Your food, your books. They said you will go to your room and they will have all your books in a box waiting for you. And I was like, man. And we went toward the campus, and that's where I wanted him to go. But no, of course not.
Yeah.
Playing any Angler Call of the Wild today? No, not today, man. I've got a short stream today. I've got to go meet my wife. I've actually got about an hour left of the stream. But not even a full 2 hours today, but I missed you guys so much. I just couldn't hang. I was like, I got to stream. I don't even care if it is an hour and a half. Garrett, what game is this? And welcome in, Garrett. Hot Shot Nelson. This is Fishing Planet. I tell you, Fishing Planet has really grown on me. But now this part, I love this ocean fishing. Absolutely love it.
If I had somebody that understood the game that I could play with a little bit,
Yeah,
I believe I would like it. But see, I can't play with y'all.
I know. I
I'm
wish
on
it was
different
cross-platform. Yeah, I wish they'd make it cross-platform. I think eventually any of these new games, like Yeah, I think if they ever do like Fishing Planet 2 or the Angler 2 or anything like that, well, the Angler 2 already was. But once you figure out the setups, it's fun. Yeah.
I'm nothing but a poor truck driver, so I didn't get a PS5 till like maybe is a year and a half ago. You know, I mean,
Right.
they'd done been out a while, and
Right.
so everybody had done been playing. Come on, Carl, let's go. But anyway, so I didn't have it, and so I never played the Angler. You know, because
Yeah.
everybody else was on PS4 at the time,
Right.
and it didn't come out for PS4 at first. So
Ain't Fishing Planet PTW like pay to win? It depends on how you want to play it, Jason B. Like, if you don't want to spend any money on it, you can do everything. You just gotta. It'll take you longer. It's like anything else, you know. A lot of these free games, you can play it for free, or you can speed things up by spending money. So, if you're a patient person, you can completely play the game for free without buying anything. If you have some patience.
well, now like you, the only thing you bought was the
Japan DLC.
the Japanese DLC, right?
Right. Yeah, I've not bought any of those other DLCs and stuff. Yeah, if I was going to buy one, the Japan one is definitely worth it.
Well, I got it.
It's fun.
This one
It's just
coming out might be worth it.
if you got the Japan DLC though, if you're not playing it a lot, you're going to run out of time.
Oh, I done did.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
I wish they would fix it to where if you do buy the DLC, it's just unlocked permanently. That's the way I think it should be. Because a lot of people think that when they buy it, they think, well, I got the map now.
Well, and that's the thing with the Hunter. The Hunter, of course, they're making the excuse, you know, with shutting down the Hunter. Well, we wasn't making no money on it, you know, like they make on Call of the Wild. I mean, on the Angler.
Yeah.
But they could have made money on it if they'd have done something like Fishing Planet does.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, have it where you can play it for free, or, you know, if you want to go quicker, speed things up, you could do like a premium.
Exactly.
And with the Angler, they could have made bank, because look at the Fishing Planet DLCs, how much they cost.
Yeah.
And the Angler, they could have charged the same thing, and you would have bought it, because to me, the Angler's just got so much better graphics, really. I mean, to me, I think they messed some of the fish up when they made the skins, when they brought in the new skins, the variations. But like the Dolly Varden, I don't like how the Dolly Vardens look now.
Echo Gaming, I do know where Grayson, Kentucky is. Yes. That is very close to where my hunting property was. I don't have it now. And why did I jump down here? But yeah, I used to have my hunting property there. It's where I used to hunt. Argolite is where I used to hunt. Echo Gaming, which was about 20 minutes, I think, from Grayson. Now that's about maybe a little over 2 hours from where I live.
But you live in East Kentucky, don't you?
Yeah, I live in really far eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Can you show that spot one more time? Sorry. Super, yeah, but I got to get this fish in first. Hold on. Oh, it's not a big one. Let me just yank this one in and I'll show you. You got tuna. Uh-oh, we hit 85. Let's go. Ooh, some trolling octopus of different colors there.
Well, me, I'm from Tennessee, but I live in right now I live in Rogersville, Alabama. But I lived in Muscle Shoals for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know where that's at.
No.
Not that
I just
anybody
don't
here can look me up.
I just don't ever say exactly where I live on stream.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you.
Here we go. Well, it ain't gonna show it. Let me here. I'm just right here. I see I can't get away from this at all. The fish hook, they drag me back to the buoy. But right here. I mean, you see these three. You see this, right? Like there's that island, and you see these three voids right here. So right at the end, right there, I put and I go down this bottom part right here. I hardly ever make it very far though, because I get bite after bite. It is different from the angler. It's a pretty different game than the angler. The angler's more quick, rapid. And I like that. That's what I like about the hunter too, is I don't like slow hunting games. I'm too impatient. But as odd as that sounds, I'll go sit in a tree stand all day and not see anything and love every minute of it. But if I'm on a video game and I've got 2 hours to play, I want to be shooting stuff. You know what I mean? But I just like being in the hills. Like, to me, especially in the early archery season, when I get home from work, if I can go up and hunt for 2 or 3 hours up till dark and just sit there and unwind and decompress and clear my mind in the silence, just watching a couple squirrels play or something, I love that. It's so relaxing to me.
Right back.
And where my hunting is, where my hunting stand is, I'll see at least doe and get to watch them, kick and hang around for a little bit. Now, if I can get a good clean shot with my bow on a doe this year, oh, Mike, I will probably kill me one. If it's not a real hot day. If it's too hot, I won't. We'll download the free version of Fishing Planet. Yeah, I mean, it is free. You just don't buy any of the DLCs. Just start at Lone Star Lake, follow the tutorials, and just play it, man. It's fun. I mean, you don't have to buy the DLCs. It just speeds you up. It just gives you an advantage. You have to pay for over $3,000 for a hunting license in Germany, and you have to go to school for a year. Wow, Jason B. That is insane. Wow. Man, you have to be a dedicated hunter to do that. Is ocean fishing a DLC? Well, that's what I was saying, Garrett. It is a DLC, but every map on the game is free. If you get to the required level, it unlocks it. So whenever you get to level 83, it will unlock Japan for you. You will have it without having to spend any money. It's just, it takes a long time to get to level 83. If you buy the DLC, the way this game works, if you get the Japan DLC, it don't matter if you're level 1 or whatever. You can go fish immediately on Japan, and it will give you the poles and the gear you need to fish there. And it will give you a certain amount of time, depending on the DLC that you get. It'll give you a certain amount of time to fish on Japan. Now, if you hit it hard, if you get several hours a day to play, you'll be level 83 by the time your license runs out, and then you'll have it unlocked. What happens though is there are people that don't understand that, and they'll buy the DLC and then they'll be real busy or they'll be playing other games and their time will run out and they'll be like level 50 or level 60 or something. They didn't get to level 83 and then they can't get back on Japan because their time ran out and they can't get on there until they're level 83. So if you do get the Japan DLC, I would grind it until I got to level 83. The grind to 54 is insanely long. Good luck to those that do that. Oh, really? But yeah, it's you level really quick on Japan. But it's not a cheap DLC by any means. But it is very fun with the ocean fishing. Fishing, it's 250. 6 days of school and a test at the end. Wow, man. You got to be dedicated in Germany then. If you see somebody fishing or hunting, then you can say they know what they're doing, right? Now, whatever happened with that other Fishing Planet game? Was it The Fisherman or something like that? What was the deal with that? I never understood that. That was a different game. I don't understand what happened there. Think about the XP you get from the lower map. I know, yeah, I was getting like 30 XP, you know. But I also didn't know like how much XP was required to get from like say 53 to 54. You know, it's not a million like I have now. So what is the fish that you need to target to get to 54? You know, I saw that one on the PS Store, but it's 35 bucks. Yeah, I just get the regular Fishing Planet. Is what you need to get. I don't think they do anything with the fishermen anymore, do they? I really don't know what the difference between. Some say sturgeon is the way to go. At what level is it that you can start catching sturgeon, though? Pike before the sturgeon? 32. I would say, let's see, 17th. I bet next week will be the early access for the hunter. But yeah, my advice to anybody wondering about Fishing Planet and saying that it's pay to win, get on there and play it for free. You know, play on Lone Star, level up. I think it's level 4. You go to Mud River, unlock that map, play on it for a little bit. Then you unlock one at level 5, I think. But that's the way the game works. Is you can look at the globe and it'll show you all the locations. They'll just be locked. It'll have a lock symbol on it, but it'll show you what level you have to be to unlock that map. And you can have that, you can unlock that map for free. You just got to get to that level. So you don't, you know, you don't have to buy DLCs. It just makes life easier if you do. Makes it quicker. But that's like on Clash of Clans. I play that game on my phone. And you build something, you know, or you upgrade a weapon on there, and it'll say it takes 12 days for it to upgrade. There are people that will buy the gems to finish the upgrade now, you know. I just wait the 12 days, you know. So that's another game that's free to play, or you can spend money on it, you know. It's whatever you want to do. Trophy yellowfin. Same with the equipment. You can grind up to it all or buy DLCs. Right. Yeah, if you don't want to get to a certain level to buy that rod or reel or whatever that you need, then you can buy the DLC and have it right now, you know. But that's all choices. You don't have to do that. You can just play the patient game and enjoy the game for what it is, and not buy DLCs. However you want to do it. Now, me personally, the people that made this game, the people that work on it, they've got to pay their salaries. They've got to feed their families. You know, people are not going to just work for free. So I don't mind spending a little money on a game if I enjoy it. I'm not going to go outrageous and just drop buttloads of money on it. But every now and then, I don't care to contribute and help support the game and those that work on it. You know, I work every day and I don't do it for free. You know, I've got to feed my family and pay my bills, just like the people that work on Fishing Planet do. So that's the way I look at it. You going to buy the new boat? I mean, right now I'm going to say no. I'll probably I've got this boat, you know, but who knows, you know? I guess it all depends on what's with the new boat and how my channel's doing, you know? Things have been slow on the channel lately. Numbers have dropped drastically. But I'm hoping with the new Hunter map and the new Fishing Planet map, things may start speeding up again. You go through these lulls when you have several months with nothing new. You know, people get tired of playing games, so they don't want to tune in and watch. You know, they're on to whatever other new game is out there. I saw that one on the PS Store, but it's $35. Oh, that was the fisherman game we were talking about. But the new boat, from what I understand, holds 5 people. You know, well, it's hard to even get 4 people. There's only been a few times I've had 4 people on this boat, so I don't know that I need 5 slots, you know. You going to play the Hunter map? Haven't been on there in a while. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah. At least for the new diamonds and the beaver and all that. I don't know about Great One grinding anymore. Great One grinding, I think, kind of burnt me out on the game. I'm kind of surprised they did drops for Japan, but it kind of doesn't do a lot of good because people won't have the gear. It's more weight and bigger fish. So there's no gear in the drops? Oh, I see what you're saying, Max. So we'll have to release a lot of fish and not get the money from it. But, you know, I mean, I've got $27 million here. So am I really going to need money, you know? Yeah, if you get the Japan DLC, you probably ain't going to need money ever again. Which legendary is active on Golden Ridge on the Angler? Donovan Powell, if you check my video out on that, I catch Goldstein in one cast. It's Goldstein. I caught him first cast, and then I caught KPD first cast. And then I saw Alejandro Magno on Spain first cast. And I caught the koi first cast. The only one that I didn't catch was Groot Slang. He can be stubborn. But you've just got, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. You've just got probably 5 hours or so to get him caught. So if you'll do exactly what I did in that video, if you'll watch it, it's the first part of the video. Stand where I stood and cast parallel to the bank and do what I did there. I mean, I ain't saying you're going to catch it first cast, but just where he's at this week, you have to probably land close to him when you cast. I don't think it'll be bad at all because he's in like a narrow waterway, so the chances of you landing close to him is pretty good. If you have the Mokonzis, these will work for like giant trevally and greater amberjack. I've pulled them in on it. Money, bait coins, and a 24-hour pass. Oh, so you're saying most of the people that's going to be winning the drops are not high enough level to get. They would get on Japan with the 24-hour pass, but they wouldn't have the gear to catch the fish because they're so big. I see what you're saying. Well, they'd have to target some of the smaller fish then. And use some of their other freshwater poles, I guess. Like maybe if, the other fast travel point on the other side of the island that has the are those the Japanese amberjacks on that side? I think so.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Stokesy!
Yep. Do you want to go do karate
Oh.
in the garage? Yup.
The follow on Twitch and the sub on YouTube. Let's go. Thanks. We'll look at it. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Donovan Powell. Hope it helps you. I really think I think this is one of the best scenarios to catch Goldstein, really, where he's at. Right in that end of the river. It's a really good spot. And if you don't catch it first cast like I did, just what I was planning on doing after I did that full length cast is I was going to do a 3/4 cast, half cast, quarter cast. Then I was going to turn around and cast south. But I really think, 5 or 6 casts, you'll probably be hooked up with him. But really, if you're getting to play Japan and you're catching those fish, the smaller fish, you're really not getting that much XP out of that. If you get to play Japan, you want to be catching the big boys. You want to be catching the tuna, the marlin. That's what you want to be, getting there. I guess it all depends on how big a gear you've got, because you can do live bait trolling too. But a 500-pound fish grabs a hold of that on that small a pole. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work out good, bro. Been struggling with this diamond bass grind. Your video helped me with the hot spot, but man, I'm struggling. Which bass? Largemouth, spotted, or smallmouth? And which map? Stotesy. Over on Twitch. Largemouth right now on Golden Ridge. Golden Ridge. Right there at Shoshone Step. That's my new favorite spot. Now, some people go to the Blue Bridge, too. They like the Blue Bridge. But I like right there in front of Shoshone Step, between the dock and that point. Right in the middle. Right in them lily pads. I get right there with a 6 popper. It's either a 5 popper or a 6 popper. And I have caught a smallmouth and largemouth bass like 10 minutes apart from each other there. But whichever the silver hook is, get there in the morning time, somewhere between, 6 and like 10, somewhere in that neighborhood. And get there and catch you a few on the silver hook and then switch to the gold hook. Now, you will occasionally catch a pike. That's no big deal, Yeah. I know, the pike are annoying. Throw you some high impact out, too. Throw some high impact out. Red worm gets rid of pike. Well, there you go. If you want to float fish, throw some high impact out and throw your red worm on. I feel like the drum might aggravate you to death there too, though, and maybe even the carp sucker. But you try both. Was I saying high impact? Yes, lake mix. I'm sorry. Lake mix. It's the light tan looking one. Thanks, Mike. But I feel like you can either eliminate the pike or eliminate the drum. There's going to be something that aggravates you there, unfortunately. But I just stick with the popper. I mean, every now and then I'll catch the pike, but just go with it. Make sure to pick up those challenges too, your daily and weekly challenges, and work on them while you're doing that if you're still leveling. Barely knew I got my first diamond yesterday. It was a pike, so I'm over them right now. Yeah. I don't know if you can get a diamond pike where I'm telling you, but you can get a diamond largemouth and smallmouth. I've caught them. I've caught both of them. I cast it on one side of the boat, caught a smallmouth, cast it on the other side of the boat, and caught a largemouth. But good luck to you. Hope you get it. They're a fun fish to go for. There might be other spots that you can catch a diamond that the pike will leave you alone. How bad are the pike at Blue Bridge, Mike? Do you know? Well, this fish has given me the old what for, ain't it? I got my diamond largemouth and smallmouth bass at the boat dock at the tackle shop. There you go. Stokes, you hope you get it, bud. If I get down under 100, I'm going to mic it in for my boy Mike. There we go. Let's go. I want to say it's at least a trophy something. Maybe even a unicorn. We're going to get us a unicorn. Unique big eye tuna. 56K. Look at that big chunk. Big old chunk. Got any friends on killing UFOs doing that tournament? Is it Sleeping Razor that used to be good for them? Sleeping Razor is where I caught my carp sucker. I can't remember if I ever caught a largemouth diamond there or not. Oh, you lost it? I think I'm about ready to turn around. Yeah, I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. Beggars. Oh. Is it on? Is it on? Yep, I think it's on. Big old boy, aren't you? He's a big one, boss. It had to be a uni tuna or trophy because it was diving and fighting hard and it just slipped off due to low tension and I was not happy. Oh, I fought one, I think a marlin the other day for like 15 minutes. I had it like, it was under 100 from the boat, ready to be, you know, and it ran hard at the boat and I lost it to low tension. I was like, oh my God. I want those 15 minutes of my life back. This might be a tuna, actually. I have a feeling that it ain't done fighting. It's just running at the boat. Yep. I bet it takes me back out over 200. It's holding steady. Let's mark it in. Let's go for it. Oh. Hurting the real little. Not too bad. If I can keep it above 80%, I call it a win. Oh. Okay, maybe it's not a win, but we're going to get it anyway. 77, I'll take it. Unique yellowfin. Let's go with another 50k XP. And that was on the bright trolling octopus. I get why they made the fight so long, but not many like those half an hour fights. I'm starting to figure out when you get it under 100, you can mic it in and put a lot of time off from that, you know? Like this one, my hand's not out front, so as soon as I get it under 100, I'm yanking its teeth out. Because there is a balance. Like if you catch a fish that's 50,000 XP and it took you 15 minutes to get it in, is that really more XP than if you'd caught some smaller fish in that 15 minutes? There's a balance. You know, you want it to where you're getting more XP per minute, you know? Now let's mic it in. 77% still. It's not melting me. Good, good. Oh, yeah. Didn't even lose a percentage. I'll take it. Surprised my 110-pound rod held up well. Striped marlin. Go. Head right toward those birds, boys. Have I got another one on that quick? No, I don't. Oh, did you all know? Look at the shape of this bottle. Notice how that's the Coca-Cola shaped bottle, right? Coke products bottle. Did you all know that depending on where you are, Coke distributes Dr. Pepper, or Pepsi distributes Dr. Pepper. It depends on the location of where you're at. So this one was distributed by Coca-Cola. It's in a Coca-Cola shaped bottle. But sometimes you'll get, most of the places around here, I get the Dr. Peppers that are in a Pepsi shaped bottle. And those were distributed by Pepsi. So Dr. Pepper doesn't own its own distributing company. So they either let Pepsi or Coca-Cola distribute their pop. Did y'all know that? Well, you do now, if you didn't. How long my gear can hold out since I have the crap gear. Yeah, I see both bottles. I was in a different county today and got that bottle. And I was like, oh, Coke distributes it over here, you know. It just depends on where you're at. Most of the places in my county, it's a Pepsi-shaped bottle. But as you can see the shape of this bottle, this is the Coca-Cola shaped bottle. The Pepsi bottle is more round at the top. It rounds off right there. I spawned a great one black bear this morning. Let's go, Rise. Are you going to shoot it anytime soon? Or are you stacking it or waiting for a special occasion? And which fur type did you get? Rise. If I can get to 84, I can get the 143-pound saltwater spin rod and reel. Nice. Albacore. And what map did you spawn it on, Rise? Mine was on Silver Ridge. Already shot him. He was spotted. That scored 24.52. Congratulations. Though 85 to 90 is for the gear that matters from what I understand. I need to probably look at selling my rods and buying the other ones and getting the bait coins out of them. SRP is where I spawned them. Good, good. I spawned mine, I think, at Wild Turkey Outpost. Is that the one that has the two lakes? You spawn in kind of in the middle of those two lakes. Mine was on the lake on the left. What the world? We got bluefin over there, boys. Held onto my Congo pack on this time. I just got rid of them recently. Oh, yeah. I keep getting bites, but they won't commit. Chomp down on it, bro. I think that one's good. I think this might be a bluefin that just hooked up. I don't know why I think it's a bluefin, you know. No idea. Might be a Buick. True. It's not a big one if it is one. I'm marking it in. Still at 76%. Yeah, it's not huge. 74. Trophy Big Eye. 21K. Let's go. Oh my God, Warwolf wrote a novel. Mike, will you read Warwolf's message to me? Will you hop in mod chat and read it to me? On the 20th, I would have officially followed you for 2 years. Thank you so much, brother. I'm going to miss the fish reading Warwolf's novel. Only thing that really makes them different from the non-pack rods. Okay. Sorry. I got a fish on. Oh, hands out front. Time to grunt. No, he doesn't think you should sell your rod's durability. Did you sell yours, Mike? Cliff notes. Thanks for the cliff notes, Mike. Oh. I get what Warwolf is saying, though. You can repair these. So you can't repair the regular rods, then? Keep it gnarly outdoors. Reel him in. Let's go. Here. You know what? For you, I'm going to mic it in right now. Full drag. Get in here. Yank your teeth out. Not that big of a fish. It's a big eye tuna. We'll take it. Welcome in. Keep it gnarly. If they fully break, you can't repair. Right. Right. Gotcha. Start playing the hunter some. Angler has been crashing more. I know, man. Last time I played, I crashed a bunch. Ian Powell, how's it going, brother? It usually happens to me when a lot of people like get too close to me and surround my boat. I think that it's something to do with everybody's using the bait balls and attracting a bunch of fish over to their boats, and it's just too much for the game to handle in one spot, and it crashes. That's what I think. You're crashing offline a lot? Oh, that's different. Interesting. Come on. Yeah, my boat. You big wampus cat. Hands not out front. You coming in. You're coming in, bro. There we go. Got her done. Unique albacore. I'll take it. There's 26 easy KXP. I understand why you can't repair your bobbers. They take damage, but you can't repair them, which makes no sense. And I definitely see why you can repair the DLC rods. Could you imagine paying money for those rods and then they break and then, sorry, you don't get to use them anymore? You know, that was a good move, letting people repair those, even when they break. I broke my reel once. Ian Powell, have you applied for the content creators early access to the Maldives map? Yes, I have. I'm hoping, I am a level 3 highest level, so I'm hoping that means something and I'll get early access. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But at the same time, I've only been a content creator for like a month, so I don't know if they have some type of system, you know, where I got to pay my dues first or what. So let's hope that I get early access. My X series bobber is damaged, but I can't repair it. The X series stuff, does that, you know, like how I have the trophy plug and the trophy squid chain and stuff, does the X series stuff like give you a better chance of catching fish like that too, or? What's up? Yeah, Ian Powell, that's I've just been struggling for content lately. Like, what am I going to make videos on and stuff? Both increase bite rate. Now, can't we buy X series stuff from the shop with bait coins and things like that? I've still kind of not spent any of my bait coins. Oh, is the X series stuff like one from tournaments and stuff then? And maybe a few missions here and there? Or DLCs? Either my son's home or I have somebody broke in my house. I don't feel like getting up, so I'm really hoping it's my son. Let's yank it in here. That and spending 30 nights on a map. 30 nights on a map. Club series you can buy in the store. Does that help you? Does club series, that give you a better chance too? $30 days in a row at a map. I don't know, bro. Maybe the Maldives. I don't know if I can do that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be kind of hard. Just cost money, Slone. Oh, God. I'm probably going to lose this one. It's not that big. Skip nights so you don't need to spend bait coins. Club leagues are being redone from scratch. That was how you got the club tokens. But for now, you can only get them from the pack. Do every map for under 2 million game dollars. Oh, you can just sit there and skip? But you have to pay the money? Oh. Just take all of your equipment off? Why would you take all of your equipment off? I don't get it. Also, even fast traveling will do wear and tear for the frugal folk. I don't know who frugal folk you would be talking about. Mike? I don't know. No, you're not talking about me. You know. How dare you? It's me being frugal. Oh, God. We've about filled this boat up. I did on each map. Some give you lures as well. But like Lone Star, for example, is it really going to give you anything that you need? You know, like I could see doing it on this map. I could see doing it on Congo. You know, the higher level maps. Oh, there's a list on Google that tells you what you get off each map. This map is a leader. Oh, okay. You got spinners and spoons too. Sweet. Mary, how is it going? Hi, remember me. Mary, no offense to you. But don't feel bad because I can't remember why I went to the refrigerator earlier. So, but welcome back. Welcome back. You know what? I don't think this is that big of a fish. I'm just going to mic it right in right now. It's a striped marlin. All right, unfortunately, it is 4:30 and I have to go, or my wife gonna kick my buttocks. You know what I'm saying? I bought the 30-day on Fishing Planet for that map, and I'm level 41 now. I want to get to level 50 or something like that so I can fish out. Listen, if you got... Did you buy the 30 days on Japan here? You'll get to well past level 50. If you're 41 now, if you've got it for 30 days, shoot, you'll probably even get to 83. Like, go for it. You will level so quick, especially if you come right here. If you can come out here, you see these 3 little voids here, and put you a buoy right there and just hit this right here. Awesome. Awesome spot for, like, you see here the bright, well, you probably won't have the bright trolling octopus. I got that from a mission, but any plug with the squid chain, or any trolling octopus with the squid chain. The boat is the rental boat in a nicer form, so it's limited on what fish it can hold. Okay. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I have to go, but I've got a ton of fun things I got to go do tonight, and watch my son get some awards, and then we got a fundraiser thing we got to do. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I didn't think we'd have this, you know, this many watching at this early in the day, you know, because I normally stream later, but I will take it. I'll gladly take it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be on either at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, which is this time right now, tomorrow, or 7 p.m. Eastern. So it all depends on how my day turns out tomorrow. But you guys have an awesome one, and we'll catch you tomorrow. We will be doing Willy Fun Monday on the Angler tomorrow. See you then.